What's up, y'all? Happy May. It's the first. This is a client I picked up this year, a weekly client at that, and they wanted me to tackle the shrubs this morning. So, hey, let's break out the Atlas Hedge trimmers from Harbor Freight and get it done. I've done some reviews on these hedge trimmers before, and they're in some of my previous videos. I don't have the exact which one it is. I think it's one that was titled My Battery Powered Equipment. So if you want to check that out, look down my video list and you can do that. Just a quick, size up on them. Great lightweight. I've done many jobs with them. I personally would recommend them if anyone was, standing right beside me in Harbor Freight and say, hey, what do you think about those? I'll tell them, hey, for what I've used them for the last 2 years, I say, yeah, they do pretty good. So Harbor Freight has them. I'm not sure if they came out with a updated version yet. When I go to Harbor Freight now, I don't really look that direction anymore as much as I used to when I was in the first beginning stages of looking for hedge trimmers. But yeah, I would recommend those. So just do your homework and you find out whatever would best work for you anyway. So that's one thing I preach. What works for me may not work for anyone else. But yeah, I stand behind recommending them regardless of what anyone else may say. But anyway, hope everybody is learning something new so far this season. When it comes to the business side of things, I think I'm just a smidge better at pricing certain things than I have been the last 2 seasons. When you're brand new, you're still in the stages of not wanting to sound too high in price, too, I would guess you could say overboard with it. So a lot of jobs from the past kind of, sort of, more than likely were under, estimated even cost. And, I took that as a learning tool. Every channel on here has given me ideas that, go along with my own personal thinking. I just take it all and pretty much put it in a box and take out of that box what I feel will work best for me. And so far, it's working out. Yeah, there's a few kinks that I have to work out still with pricing some jobs. And some jobs I just don't have the right equipment to do. But that's okay also. You can always turn them down. And there's no shame in doing that. But anyway, I hope you guys can sit back and enjoy this last few minutes of me tackling these shrubs. And I'll get back with y'all shortly. thing I want to point out that I have a bad habit of not doing is wearing gloves when I do certain jobs. I'm just so used to just working with my bare hands. But I'm sure everyone in the lawn care world has probably seen the video. There was a lady that was, hedge trimming her shrubs, and a snake was in the shrub bush, and the snake ended up biting her on the hand. I'm not saying gloves will stop a, fang from penetrating through and still, getting you, but regardless, you should always have the proper, PPE on when you're doing, certain tasks, just to give yourself, just a little bit of protection from, whatever it may be. And it may not even be a snake, it may be a spider or, something like ants that may get on your hand, and that give you just a few seconds to look down and say, oh snap, and you can shake it off and, do what you got to do just to give yourself, like I said, that extra layer of protection. So keep sitting back and enjoying. guys, this is when Monday, came to play. When you're starting to do these videos, everything's not going to go smooth, especially when you're using a tripod. It's already time consuming moving the tripod around, trying to get that good shot. I was in conversation with another channel on getting some equipment to do some POV view videos, so I'm definitely going to get that ordered immediately. But during this video right here, I already started, like you can see on this side of the house. My plan was to just do the whole side and front of this home. Well, let's just say, if you can look at the tree above, it was very windy out here today, and it was at least 25-30 plus mile an hour wind, on and off throughout the day, to the point to where I was like, my goodness. So while recording, the wind actually blew over my tripod and it ended up breaking. So what I had to do was just pick the tripod up, and I repositioned it to go to the very front yard to get that footage. I thought I hit the record button on my phone, and let's just say when I got back to get my tripod to move it into the third position, there was no red light on the top of my phone. And you can kind of imagine, I had a few choice words to myself. I was like, you can only imagine. But anyway, I hope you guys just sit back and continue to enjoy what I was able to capture. And, let's just kick back. Appreciate it. final yard for the day. As you can look right in the top right hand corner, and around the whole video, the wind, like I said, it just was not playing any games today. And we're supposed to have a repeat of that tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. I'm big on the weather. That's one thing about me. I love weather. My plan is to go out west and storm chase out that way. I have done some local chasing and taking photos of storms. I love it. It's just something about severe weather that when I was younger, I was freaked out by it. But the more I got to watching TV shows and watching documentaries and watched everybody's world famous Twister movie, I just really fell in love with severe weather, and my heart goes out to everyone that has dealt with severe weather. It's an amazing thing when it's not affecting anyone, when it's out in the open plains and just no homes, no lives or anything is interrupted. But the way the weather's been going lately, it's just almost hurricane season, and you can only imagine, everybody's mindset now is, okay, we're in storm season for sure. These thunderstorms, if you look at the weather channel as much as I do, there is a lot of wild weather going on. So just my non-lawn care tip, be weather aware this season, because so many people lose their lives by just not tuning in to the weather, or when bad weather is happening, it's too late. They react at a bad moment, and that can cost you your life, guys. So I guess my non-lawn care tip for today is get weather prepared as we get ready to transition into the severe weather season. So many tornadoes have already rocked across the nation as it is, and like I say, hurricane season is knocking on our door, and we know how that goes. So y'all just pass on to a family member or a friend who isn't even big on watching the weather or looking at the news to see what's going on in the area. Just go out this year and say, hey, pay attention to when they say we make it bad weather, because you don't want to be caught off guard when there's a warning in your area and you have no plan of action. You're stuck, just clueless as to what to do. So hope that makes sense. Just be weather aware for the 2023 storm season, as it has already been busy, but as the hurricane season is here, guys, get prepared now. Get your kits, get all the necessities you may need, especially if you live in an area or a state that is very hurricane prone. So including here where I'm at in South Carolina, we had our share of storms. We had Hurricane Hugo back in, I think it was 89, and storms or something you can get over if you're prepared, even though the damage is tragedy. But if you're prepared and you have things in order, you can make it a little bit easier once the bad part of it is done. So guys, I appreciate you sitting back, taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate the guys and girls that are commenting on my video. Nothing goes unnoticed. All of you guys have great channels. I really appreciate how the smaller channels are calling out and shouting out other smaller channels, because we out here trying to just pass on a little bit of our skill, a little bit of our talent, a little bit of our tips and tricks, just to help the next person out as well. I just really, like I said, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please don't hesitate to drop some comments below so we can chat back and forth and mow and grow together. So without further ado, guys, this is gonna be it for this video. This is Simon from Grant's Lawn Care. I'm gonna be checking out, and I'll get y'all some more content as this week progresses. So y'all stay safe out there and rock on.